Yo, a little back against the wall scenario situation. Sometimes exactly what you need to put that fire under your ass to hustle, to grind, to look at your life, look at what you need, make shit happen. Sometimes you need bad shit, you need obstacles to narrow your path, simplify, and force yourself to improve. Welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. And I'm sure a personal story from my own life, stuff that's really happening, and show you how you can do this stuff, how you can do the same. And that's been a lot of my life, really, is I fucked up a lot of times, or some bad shit has happened to me, but I've always been able to bounce back for the most part and turn it into a positive, right? Social media disaster, losing my blog job in 2015, launched my business, right? Get suspended from the Magic the Gathering Pro Tour in 2017, transition into agriculture full-time, which is what I wanted, right? Those are a couple examples. So something that just happened is I wrecked my truck, my farm truck. You may have seen it in Instagram videos. It's gone. I made some mistakes, like the water pump died, I wasn't aware, and then I drove it, engine overheated. I could have cut out earlier and might have been able to save it, extend the life, but it probably was going to die sooner or later anyways, because it was a cheap clunker. And it's like, I technically have the money in my account to buy a new truck, but if I do that, it's going to limit my ability to travel, shout it to the wind, and do some other stuff that I wanted. So it's like, damn, that sucks. Like, I just paid $400 on registration, my back's against the wall, I'm stuck, I don't really have the money to do all the things that I want to do. And I could beat myself up for mistakes, could have taken better care of it. I had a truck just a week ago, now I don't. I'm stuck on the farm, what am I going to do, right? So that's negative, that's a back against the wall situation. So here's what I'm doing, an example of how you can turn it around. I'm thinking like, you know what? Well, I can't go back in time, and I don't think I fucked up too bad by continuing to drive it. I didn't drive it for that long, because it's probably going to die anyways, but what's done is done, I need to move forward. The nice thing about this is, I was like, I'm having to spend all this money to fix it, spend money on gas, spend money on registration, spend money on maintenance, spend money on insurance. Now I don't have to spend that money, I can save that money, which will buy a new truck or a new vehicle in a short period of time, but instead I'm going to take that money, I'm going to go to Maui next month for the Farmers Union, trip out there. I'm going to spend that money going back to Seattle for Thanksgiving. Now I know that I have the money to go to Seattle, Vancouver, spend the New Year's up in British Columbia. If I want to, now that's definitely a strong option for me right now. And it gives me more time, because with the vehicle, I'm like going off and doing these things and spending this extra money. Instead, I'm going to be more stuck here with limited options. But the nice thing about that is I can spend that time hustling, because my business, it's alive, but it's not in the best position, because I spent way less time on it as I spent the majority of my time on the farm, working on the farm, right? So now I have more time to grind and hustle. I can reevaluate what I'm trying to do with my life and what my mission and my goal is, and I can spend more time to make it happen. So it's like, pros of the truck is, pros of having a vehicle, I have more freedom, I have more freedom, I have more, I go surf, I go ocean, my social life would be better. But cons is time, money, energy sink, and not having it lets me focus. It's going to help me get this book out sooner. It's going to help me do a better job on YouTube. It's going to help me do a better job on coaching. It's going to help me regrow my business. Losing it is going to help me travel more. And if I want it, it's going to allow me to just rebuy a new truck. So a little bit of patience, and that happened quick. I'm not beating myself up about it. I've accepted the reality of that. And as an example, like that probably happened to you. Lose a car, lose a vehicle, lose a job, lose a girlfriend or boyfriend, lose whatever, right? And to be able to focus on the negatives, and that sucks, and I should have done different, and I could have done different and all this, but I want to show you examples from my own life for you, how you can turn it around and make the most of it. Be like, back against the wall, perfect. I'm gonna grind harder, I'm gonna hustle harder. shit went wrong, perfect. I'm going to make the most of it and turn bad into good, make the most of it back against the wall situation. So for you, if you feel like you're in this situation or you've ever been in this, go ahead and feel free to share in the comments down below. Would love to hear what you have to say. And yeah, I would like to help. So just appreciate you and thank you. And next time something goes wrong, try to go through grief real quick, go through the stages real quick, and then focus, write down pros and cons as an important part of the strategy, and focus on the positives, focus on the lessons you learned. And I'm a big fan of sour grapes. I talked about it before, just staying the things you can't have. Like, I don't want that truck anyways. I feel relieved with it gone. It was taking too much time and too much energy. That isn't to say you didn't learn anything. Like, if I didn't want it gone, then I would have treated it differently. But I did, so I did that, right? And not to say, like, I didn't make mistakes. But alternating reality, changing your frame a little bit to be like, here's how I make this into a positive, better reality. So, appreciate you. Thank you. Look forward to hearing what you have to say. Look forward to hearing what you have to say in the comments. Talk to you soon. If you want me to make a video on a particular topic, then please share down below, and I will will respond and possibly make a video on it. So appreciate you. Thank you, and talk to you soon.